Welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your board. Yeah, I'm ready to do what I do today. I got the eye on out here in the lab. What do I do for you? I went back to my library and pulled something out that I haven't done in years. Initiation, okay, into the Egyptian yoga, aka Shetaut. I'm about to give you an opening of what got me started. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Enjoy it. Let's go. Writers, 25 was led by storytelling. Start with a message. Message story for life. Even when I'm using my book, still life lessons. That's what I do for you. You tuning in, we got a good thing going. The numbers said you tuning in, so I'm gonna keep doing what I do for you. Something nice today though. Hope you enjoy it. That's right. Right Thinker's mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through what? Mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment. That's my mission, to get all right thinkers to know themselves. With the education and knowledge I'm going to give to you, I'm about to initiate you into right thinking philosophy. I forgot all about this deal, but I'm about to have some fun. So, yeah, the question, excuse me, is know thyself. It's rhetorical, but you should answer for yourself. If not, I can help you with that. That's what I do. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's what I do. What I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows that they know, excuse me, knows not that they know, it's simple. They're asleep spiritually. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge yourself. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know that self. And to my eye, be true. I'm taking this to the book. I'm gonna do what I did maybe about 10 years ago. What? I just found this in my library, so I'm gonna have some fun. I thought it'd be a good lesson, so let's go. The title is Right Thinkers. Let's talk about what is Shetaut Netta. This is what I practiced over 30 years. I just changed it around and called it Right Thinking because I put my little spin on it. But this is the original, so I'm gonna take and give you the raw, the way I got it. Okay, that's my point. So you hear me substituting right thing philosophy is really Shetaut Netta or semi-Tawi is what I practice. But every now and then I want to make sure I get a shameless plug with the right thinking because it's based on the same thing, just a little twist. My personal experiences. All right, let's go. So what is Shetaut Netta, aka what is the right thinking philosophy? Okay. And what will you be initiated into? If you practice, you become a right thinker or a shimsu. You follow the concepts that I lay out for you, the principles that I live by, and you'll become enlightened beings like I do. Study, put the work in, live it, you'll see. But this is the intent. Let's go. And what will you be initiated into? Let's find out. Long ago, before any other civilization on Earth, hear this, before any other civilization on Earth, the ancient Egyptian sages developed what? An extensive system of what? Mythology and psychology as a means to what? Assist human beings to what? Develop their full mental and spiritual potential. Mythology is a story that speaks a language to enlighten you philosophically, to give you understanding and teach you things that you can use. The myth. It's a myth. Oh, did he really? Stop with the nonsense. It's a myth, but it's the educational mythology concept and psychologically to get you to understand or know thyself. So moving on. Now this principle, watch this, was called semi-tawi or semi-haruset. Remember, I'm showing you, you are the body. Haru, set. They both occupy the same body. Your decision is to be the one that make the balanced decision to do what? Higher level, low level, good, bad, right, wrong. You're the decision maker. Knowing that, you got to have equal opposites. You got to have good. You got to have, if you have good, you have to have bad. You got light, you got to have dark. So that's understanding. It's called duality. We did that lesson too. But the concept is you, the individual, have the deciding factor. That's what you're given consciousness for. So watch this. Who am I? And what is this universe I'm living in? That's the question that we all should have. And these are questions, watch this, which have perplexed humanity since the beginning of civilization. Fine, okay, we understand. But however, the sages of ancient Africa was what? Able to discover the secrets of the universe and the innermost nature of what? The human heart. God. I'm giving you God knowledge, spiritual knowledge. And watch this. This discovery allowed what? Them to create a civilization, listen, which what? Lasted, I'm giving it 3,000 being nice, 4,000, but here it says lasted for tens of thousands of years. And it what? Enabled the creation of what? The magnificent what? Monuments, aka the first man-made monument we know of, the Sphinx. The message there was you raised from your beastly nature to your intellectual, manly consciousness, raised above your beastly nature, aka Haru. Set lower nature, Haru higher. And it's gonna always be that holy war within every individual. We trying to show you how to win it. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. And the Sphinx was the indicator. You see the Sphinx, you understood what it meant. You got the Great Pyramids. I'm still rocking them because that's where the information was stored. You got the pyramids and the temples. Watch this, which what still stand to this day. They won the seven wonders of the world. Other six ain't still here. So were they really wonders? Moving on. Also, watch this. Now, ancient Egyptian religion, and we call it religion means you practice this every day. So understand, Christianity religion, why you practice it every day, you should. Just that the ritual is on Sunday church gathering. So understand, whatever it is you do every day, that's your religion. Right? Thinking philosophy is my religion. Shetaut, my religion conceptually. Let's move on. Watch this. In ancient Egyptian religion influenced what? And continues to what? Influence the religions of Africa and what? Other worlds of today, such as who? Christianity, Hinduism, and Islam. So if you think y'all doing something different, nope, you're not. Trust me, I did my homework. I know. So watch this. So what? So what does this mean for us today, right now? Many people have visited Egypt, this annual event. It's on my bucket list of things to do. And have what? Studied the work of Egyptologists. When you have a study of you as a people, you bad people. You ain't got Greekology. You ain't got Europe, but Europeology. You ain't got USology, Americanology. Only thing we got is Egyptology. So understand, we studied the Egyptians. Why? Because they're the originators. They not the originator, but they put it in writing, the library, so we can study from them. They were the last, matter of fact. But watch this. How many have been what transformed? There you go. If you go to Egypt and you go through that tour and you ain't transformed, why did you go? And I know everybody who go with my man Dr. Ben, who started this back in the 70s, everybody to a person changed. Sorry about that. Into what? A higher mind, more content. Watch this. You'll be more powerful. You're a more powerful human being who can raise to what? The challenges of what? Life. And what? Aspire to achieve material and spiritual success. That's fine. But with the tools and the knowledge and understanding to do that, it makes it a lot easier than just struggling and haphazardly hoping it work for you, hoping you know somebody or who knows somebody who can help you out. Hard work and perseverance in life, always the way to go. Moving on. Many people have read about the study read about and studied ancient Egyptian mythology for years. But how is it possible, watch this, to gain a deeper understanding of the mystical principles and how it is possible to integrate them into one's life so as it to transform oneself into what? A higher being as the text described. You hear me say spiritual enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment. That means when you have spiritual knowledge, when you know you and God are one, when your conscious level gives you understanding in your life experiences that you practice and manifest yourself, lets you know that there is a higher being who also blesses you for doing certain things in his eyesight, that's spiritually enlightened. That's what we promise to do. That's why goal as the right thing philosophy to get you to understand that for yourself. Moving on. I'm not here to preach, I'm here to teach. How is it possible, watch this, to go beyond the limited understanding of religion and the philosophy of what modern culture, which have not brought peace and prosperity to the world to this day? We at war right now, speaking of that. If what you doing ain't working, and what we've been practicing for over 2,000 years, Christians, ain't working, but y'all still forcing down our throat, really? Really? Moving on. Practice something that works. In order to succeed in Shetaut it right thing philosophy, what you have to do. One must also what? Practice the semi-Taoist what yoga disciplines, aka spiritual disciplines. I keep explaining that to you. When one practices spiritual disciplines of semi-Taoist or right thing philosophy, this is called what? Shidi. Remember that word? I gave that to you in lesson 2. Or studies and practices to what? Penetrate the mysteries. Learn the esoteric meaning, the hidden meaning behind the esoteric projection of things. Learn the real meaning. That's knowledge. In order to what? Become an effective practitioner, teacher, sage, of the mysteries, one must what? Be initiated. One must be initiated into them. You can't just make it up and just no. You have to have a system that you initiate into. I'm Master Mason. I have an order that I teach, that I profess, principles that I teach and live by. Again, you have to be initiated to be taught how to what? Discover your higher self and the path of immortality. Knowing yourself, discovering God, is to take it to immortality. Why? Because when this body, life over here, you go into eternity with your God, your creator, so to speak. If not, you get reincarnated. Everybody don't just go, oh, does go to heaven. No, no, they don't. That's nonsense. All bad spirits don't go to heaven. They get reincarnated. All enlightened spirits go to heaven. No argument, just a fact. So let me wrap this up because now I'm going to get over to here, which is called the Shimsu initiation. And like anything else, it's done by degrees. And you see Haru leading the candidate in. Sounds familiar? Looks familiar? But let me break it down for you because as a Master Mason, this is also what I did. Brought you out of the Masonic ignorance into Masonic knowledge. Simple as that. I'm taking the same thing spiritually with knowledge of God. I'm doing the same thing. Trust me. Let me wrap this up. I see the clock is ticking. I only get this in. I got one more page, but it's the important mark. This is the meat and potatoes. Let's go. You ready? This is called Shimsu, first degree as a Mason, independence degree. Shimsu initiation, what that means. The first is the Shimsu initiation. This is what the neophyte, beginner, don't know. Okay, y'all new right thinkers, y'all neophytes. And at this level, Shimsu means what? Follower. That means you tune in, you're a follower. Okay, one who has adapted the path of right thinking philosophy and their religion, their personal spiritual path. They are varied levels of initiation into what? The right thing of philosophy, or aka the temple. Birth is an initiation to what? Life. Once you're born into this world, you become a player in this game we call life. You don't have a choice. And on that picking your gender, not your choice. You come in already equipped, either male or female, to deal with life. Move on. And what's this? Which is presided over by your parents. You're raised, you're instructed, you're taught. So somebody's going to teach you. Tell you the first 7 years of every human being's life, you're being programmed by your parents. That's the parents' job. Remember that, parents. Remember, you're the author of your child's book originally. What you give him is what he's gonna take out to the world. So be careful of that. They see and watch everything you do. Be understanding. Watch this and watch this. The parents, why? They provide a person their what? Culture, name, and general conditions. Again, programming them for life. What a human being does with those conditions is up to them. Again, through their actions. This is what makes human beings have what? The capacity to stand above nature. We above the animals. Why? They're beasts. They only act on instinct. We have consciousness. That's why. One of the ways of affirming your decision to move forward towards, move towards your chosen path and changing your culture or your ethnic name is that level. Many new neophytes choose a culture name. When you join the Islamic group, you get a chance to change, call it attribute. Pick out what suits you. I took my name P Funk a long time ago. I take the title of Sage, but name still P Funk, not changing. And watch this. At that level, you figure you change it, so you want to change your name. That's being identified with who you think you are. That's the reprogramming of every individual getting out from under what their programming that the parents gave them or somebody, whoever did it, did. Now they can function on themselves, so they're taking control, which they're supposed to. Now at this level, many neophytes choose a culture name, okay, that what reflects their personality, their aspirations. Neophytes must what? Learn the great truths of right thinking philosophy, aka the Netherrean Creed or Shetaut Netter. Understanding we have rules that govern what we do. If you're gonna be part of that, you need to learn the rules and abide by them. Moving on. Next one is got temple initiation, second degree. The second of the temple initiation. The temple initiation is what? Of Asar. The initiation is for those who want what? To be temple level practitioners or of the path of right thinking philosophy or Shetaut Netta by engaging in intensive Shidi, meaning studying more, getting more into what you're doing, becoming a teacher, obviously, and study the mysteries. At this level, with the fellowship, fellowcraft, at the second level, they give you tools. First level, you got tools. Second level, you get more working tools. You have to learn how to produce and manifest with those tools, put the work in. So the second level, telling you, at this level, the aspirant formally receive what? The temple initiate name. Your name is changing when you cross over. If you pass, when I pass my test at Judgment Day, I'm going to be Asar Mark. First name Asar. Why? Because now you're holy. You've changed the name. Last one is called HEMU, HEMU initiation. That's the third degree. That's the mastery, self-mastery that you're supposed to obtain if you do the things you're supposed to do. This is where you want to be. Let's go. Third degree, master of self. The HEMU initiation or priesthood initiation is the level for those who want to seriously dedicate their lives to the path of right thinking philosophy or Shetaut Netta and to what? Teach it to others. That was me 10 years ago, not knowing, but I learned, mastered, and acquired all the stuff that I needed. So now I'm teaching it. It just happens. Where I'm at. Okay. Now the first level of priesthood is called UNUT, N-U-N-U-T, and is open to what? Only mature men and women who are serious about practicing right thinking philosophy, aka Shetaut Netta. If that's what you want to do, then you're gonna come on, you want to do the things you need to do. Next one is when you initiated in the ancient traditions of rituals and process of initiations, your steps on the chosen spiritual path is what? It is a personal choice. I don't make you tune into me. No. I just be available for you if you make that choice. It's a personal choice. And what? To enter into a spiritual tradition and a relationship with a specific what? Teacher or preceptor who will what? Lead you. My goal is to discover what? The nature of your higher self. Know thyself. That's my intent. That's my goal. That's my mission. Make it clear. Not my agenda is not hidden. My agenda is transparent, just like it says here. Watch this. And it is a means of what? To facilitate my ability to assimilate the teachings, and it is a more powerful way to what? To practice spirituality as opposed to studying on your own. You need to have somebody that you can bounce your ideas off, ask questions to, who can enlighten you and help you along the way. Watch this, wrapping it up. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah. Initiation strengthens what? Your bonds for the teaching and the teacher. And it's called psycho-mythological redirects psycho mythological. It redirects what? Your personality to what? To become a proper vessel for the teaching and to know thyself and God is one. AKA that's in this lesson. Hope you got to understand it. You want to be initiated as the right thinker? Come on, I take it. I don't ask you to do nothing but tune in and practice the lessons that I give to you daily. That's it. I'm out. Hope you enjoyed it. I did.